like it likes it when I work on the car and it goes away for a while. Okay, positive, negative. Gotcha, make sure they're in the right direction. Although I don't think this thing really cares because it's the only thing that the battery's attached to is a starter and the ignition. Okay. Put the red on the secondary terminal on the solenoid. Put the jumper on. Alright. Oops. Put the jumper on a little better. Okay. There goes. Oops. And my remote control hickamy-jig. Okay. Fire in the hole. Whoa. Alright, so I'm going to say that it likes that battery being charged up like that. Okay, ether. I don't know why I bothered to shake this stuff. I don't think it's going to... That. It's trying. Oh, there we go. Come on. Nope, need more juice. Well, let's hose her down pretty good.
Base on them doohickeys down there.
Combustion in the orifice. I think we might need a little more ignition on this thing. Seems like it doesn't quite want to catch. Of course, this coil's a million years old too. This car has not been driven since drinking and driving was funny. And a noble pastime. At least that's what they used to think. Well, good thing you're drinking and driving instead of walking on the sidewalk. You might have hurt somebody. Like in the 80s, they changed that. I gotta make sure I get all the beer cans out of this thing. Cold snacks, whatever. It's not cold to drink and drive, but it just interests me how the mentality changed on that. Did that flood or did I blow the ignition? Ouch. I think I might have blowed the coil. Because that coil wouldn't really skook them to begin with. I should go find my spare one. Uh-oh. Yep, I think the coil blowed up. Shoot. Alright, well we almost had it. Yeah, maybe that's what's wrong with it anyway, because it's not really supposed to have that much current going through it, but it shouldn't burn it up. Yeah, it's not getting hot like it used to. Yeah. Shoot. Yep, no ignition. Alright. Well, reckon I guess I'm going to go hunting for a coil. Either that, or the point's fried. Let's check. Well, now we got juice. I don't know. Whatever. Advanced mechanism. That's a centrifugal advanced mechanism. The other advanced mechanism is the vacuum one, which is here. Get on there, you bastard. Well, the other one goes on. Why don't you go on? Because I missed the hick-a-jig? That's why. There we go. Alright. Yeah, maybe the points were just screwy. Alright, try it out. Yeah, that's good. See how many cans of ether I burn up on this thing? Not start. Ouch. Ooh, fire. Fire, yeah. Just crank it till it. Alright, hopefully this doesn't make a giant flame. Cool. So we got, whoa, shit. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, neat. Maybe I'll just wait until that burns out before I... You know what? Diesels sometimes like it. When you blow a torch down the intake while you're trying to start it, it gives a little bit extra heat. I guess it does something or other. I wonder if that would help in this case, too. Well, it ran briefly. Let's see if I can light myself on fire real good again here. Heck. Yes. I need a second person here to sit here and spray it. Yeah, ouch. That blew some kind of crap out of there. It didn't feel very good. Alright, well that's good. That means that we got a runner, sort of. I feel some heat coming off of there. Must have warmed something. Oh, warmed the intake up, I bet. Yeah. Let's give her a little more juice here. Yes. Alright. That sounds a little awkward, but I think it'll be okay once we get some actual fuel in there. Blinky blinky, good. Let me throw the charger on this thing while we're cranking. I need to get a big charger. Actually, I had an idea. I wonder if an old 6.3 volt filament transformer out of a broadcast transmitter would work if I doubled it. Those are like 100 amps or some ridiculous thing, or 200 amps or 500, I forget. Some of them are like 7 volts at, well, they're adjustable. 7 volts at like some ungodly amount of amps. Alright, crank. Well, that'll be a good one for the intro. Whoosh. Well, she's proved that she can run. That's good. This stuff tastes really bad when it burns. Yeah. Alright. Okay, coil's getting warm again. It's not really what we want, but in this case it's good because it means it's working. Operational. Alright. Good. Huh. We need to have some kind of actual fuel metering system in here. Like a carburizer or something. Some sort of magical thing that meters out fuel. I don't know what those are supposed to be, but... It would really screw with me if this thing is burning the gas in the tank. Because the gas in the tank is from 1986. I don't think it is. I don't think it's pumping. Because it would likely be leaking out of this first. If it was pumping. But, you never know with these things. Well, we went from a seized up 390 to a running 390. If it only runs a little bit, it still does run. Let's give her the rest of the bowls full. See what she'll do. Nope, I think she wants more juice. More juice and more barrels. This is a 4-barrel, by the way. Well. It's kind of a weird noise, but... So we can get her to rev a little bit. Yeah, don't want to spray into that. Yeah, just crank it. Just let it suck the flames in. It'll heat the engine up a little bit, and it'll hopefully help it start. Can we do this without lighting my hand on fire? Yep. Give her one more tooch here. And another shot. These things eat a lot of ether, these biggins. Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, that's all we can really ask for this thing for right now without having a proper fuel system on it. Shoot. Well, I don't see why we couldn't just put a temporary, like, doohickey on there and give her a, oh. Nope, alright. Take this battery off of the electrical system that I built so we don't burn the car down. Oh, actually, let's take it all the way out of the car. That'll allay some fears. I'm going to spend all this time and money getting this thing out of the junkyard to burn the damn thing down while I'm trying to start it. That'd be asinine. Alright. We'll give her 6 amp charge. Well, that charger got good and warm, didn't it? Now you probably can't tell because you probably can't feel the charger from there, but suffice it to say, yes, the charger did get warm. Alright, I'm going to park this little remote hecky-majig. The starter 8 or 9 million. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go down to O'Reilly's. Uh-oh. Oh, my tomato plant fell over. Oh. Oh, no, it's rotten. Oh, shoot. Wait, that's just a branch. Wow. Oh, here, hold this a minute. Mosquitoes in there. Nope, good. Here, hold this a minute. I want the mosquitoes eating my tomatoes. Or me. Here, hold that. Okay, good. There. Hang on to that. This is all one tomato plant, by the way, out of that little trash can there. Like, this little one here is separate, and this Carolina Reaper and that Carolina Reaper is separate. But that giant thing there is one tomato plant. Like from here over is one plant. So I'm going to say that dirt today. Oh shoot, I got to go to Krause's and buy the rest of their dirt. There's my other Carolina Reaper, the big one. This is a, wow, that's a lot of flowers. There's a Carolina Reaper right there. I think there's a bigger one in here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Now my hands are big, so you're probably not getting the proper scale of these things, but yeah, those are, well, just regular sized Carolina Reapers, and there's a bunch of them. Yeah, underneath here. Nope. Mostly toward the top of the plant. It's going to have probably a whole bunch more. It's liking this weather. There's my other tomato plants. I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be a beefsteak, but it's like a banana tomato or something. That's weird. And that one's something else. This dirt's crappy. Here's my peanut plant. The rabbit ate it, so it came back. But I don't think it's going to be making any peanuts anytime soon. Carolina Reapers. I like growing these things. They taste pretty good too. There's the frame that's going to, well, chassis I should say. It's a Dodge B300 setup. Going to go under the Galaxie once I get enough stuff situated for it. Well, you'll notice on this the engine is offset to the passenger side. Ram 50 is going to be the next project up after this and the Daytona. I got to finish the fuel injection wiring on this, and that'll do it. Oh, I know. Speaking of Ram 50, hold on. I, in here, have got a bunch of crap. One of the craps is, in fact, a Ford 2-barrel throttle body injection device. And this has the same pattern on the bottom as a Ford carburetor 2-barrel. So I'm going to get it down at O'Reilly's. They get me a Mr. Gasket. Whatever the heck the part number is, but they got it in stock. It's an adapter to go from Ford 2-barrel to Ford 4-barrel. I showed this little Motorcraft heckamajig on there. Ouch. I put my Megasquirt on there. Thankfully the guy who had this before me just cut the wires off, so that was good. I got something to attach to instead of just trying to find plugs. Well, it's even got a fast idle plunger. Here. That might be for air conditioning, I'm not sure. But whatever. Anyways, it's got it. And this little spigot on here is the same as the other one, so it'll just hook right up. That, as they say, is that. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure quite what this is. Well, that's an electric choke actuator, but it doesn't have a choke because it's or maybe that's part of the idle control. This might be the throttle kicker for the air conditioning, and this might be the idle control. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up in the manual somewhere. Okay, well anyways, so this thing runs, so we're going to go ahead and keep on at it. We're going to, oh, check it out. Dude, it's got a test port. Ha, nice. Alright, back to reality here. We're going to go to the O'Reilly's, get the adapter, get the gaskets, because we need 2 gaskets, one for the top, one for the bottom. And then I'm going to get my Megasquirt and hook it up over here. All I need to do is give it a jump off the negative side of the coil and hook it up to the 2 injectors. I give that thing about 20 psi, and she should keep firing. I don't even have, well, it's got a built-in map sensor, so I can even hook that up. It's probably got a million vacuum leaks, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So, sort of success today. We had it running briefly for a few seconds, and that's all I really need to give me the idea that I haven't heard any really bad noises. So I'm just going to go ahead and get working on the fuel injection. I'll probably rebuild this carb too, but the EFI is where she's going because I like this thing to be reliable and whatnot. The carbs are reliable too, but I want it to start in the winter and the summer and everything else. Whenever it has to start. I really don't want to run this thing on the road because, as you can see, it might have already had a little bit of rust. Might have had a slight dose of salt. Also, it sat in the junkyard for 40 years. That didn't help it any. But not a completely lost cause. Oh, the other thing is the drive shaft pulled out of the transmission while we were ripping it out of the junkyard. As I ripped the car in half, whoops. Well, partly in half. Whoops. Sorry there, Ford Galaxie enthusiast, but, well, we'll fix it up to the point we can, and it'll at least save it from continuing to be in the junkyard. Now it's former junkyard car. So the title's getting done at the state. We had a little bit of a, well, not really a hang-up, just it's an the title was so long ago that it was an offline title, so I had to do some extra paperwork on it. That's supposed to come back and whatever. Oh, the body's kind of flexing, isn't it? Or the door. I don't know. This thing is cool, though. It's even got a whole bunch of beer cans inside of it. Clunk. Nice heavy doors. This works, that works, and this opens too, and it works. Ha! Haven't got the passenger door open yet. I'm going to tube these tires temporarily so I got something to roll it around on. I got some tubes sitting over there in the other pile. I got a solution for the hood pins. Oh wow, it's got a little notch right there for it. Cool. Well, that's probably for that, but I got a real cool solution for locking hood pins. I'll show you when I get it done. Well, if it works, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. It's something from a different industry. It's really interesting how I'll tell you how I come about it sometime. It's a weird story. Anyways, so that's it for the Galaxie for right now. I'm going to go to O'Reilly's before they close. It is currently 1,841 hours, so I've got a couple hours yet. And I'm going to get all the pieces, and probably tomorrow I'm going to start hooking the fuel injection up on this thing. So I'll see you later.